20 minutes of lunchtime bike therapy. I'm using mine to buy flowers. Hello, I'm probably riding my bike. Even on my lunch break, I'm probably riding my bike. When the early summer weather is this glorious, how could you not? While the weather's still kind of fresh and cool, before it gets super sweaty, I can just go out for a nice little 20-minute bike therapy, mental health reset. Just wearing my work clothes. Sometimes I just pop out for 5 minutes, go look at the river and come back. Today I'm going to stop by and pick up some flowers. It's nice to have some kind of mission to do. Luckily I love my job, but it still can be tiring at times and you need some kind of reset. Something to break up the day. Something completely different to what you're usually thinking about. For me that's riding a bike and getting some flowers. It only takes a few seconds of being on the bike to bring me happiness. And I feel like after this break, I can get back to work refreshed with a new point of view and open mindset. I think nowadays, and especially in Korea, there's a focus on working hard all the time for long hours, which I don't think is very productive. Some people might think they can't leave the desk for fear of looking like they're being lazy, when they're actually not being that productive themselves. I think taking a 20-minute break and going back to your desk or wherever you're working, you'll actually work with more energy and a clearer mind. I'm lucky in Seoul that even on a 20-minute lunch break, there's some interesting places I can go. And here's one of my regulars, usually on the weekend. It's the Express Bus Terminal flower market upstairs on the 3rd floor. It closes at midday, so I'm here on my first 20 minutes of my lunch break, and I'll go and eat lunch afterwards. Always locking my bike outside. Some people are curious. They think I never lock my bike because I don't really show it in the videos, but I always use a good D-lock. Even though Korea is quite safe, things still get stolen, and I think it's mostly people just taking the chance when they find a bike that's not locked very well. So I always make sure mine is locked better than others. Here's the flower market. I didn't have much time to think about what I'm getting, so I just went for the first ones that I thought were nice. Lots of good yellow flowers today, so I went with mostly yellow for a nice early summer freshness. Some yellow irises, yellow freesias, yellow tulips and some Iceland poppies. Oh, and some white ranunculus too. The freesias and the ranunculus had a delightful scent. I had a time limit, but I still kind of forgot that it was a day at work. A lot of people have a tendency, myself included, of just sitting, looking at their phone on their break. While sometimes it's quite nice to catch up on the internet world, I think it's much healthier to go outside and do something different. Move your body. Maybe talk to a couple of people. This guy had quite a lovely selection of flowers. I think most of the visitors to the flower market are people who own shops or cafes. Not people just popping out on lunch break. Or perhaps there's more than I think. I've got a new basket on my bike too, perfect for hauling flowers. I'll share it more in my next video. Today I wasn't even planning on making a video, but I just had the camera in my pocket anyway. But the basket is a beautiful basket from Cycles Manivelle in France. I love how strong it is and the lovely colours. The pastel colours match my bike perfectly. I'll put a link in the bio for anyone interested. It's a bike and a rack and basket integrated into one, so it's super sturdy with no rattle and takes I think a 10 kilo load, which is quite impressive. It's much sturdier than my other baskets and looks even prettier. Time to head back to work for the afternoon. And later I'll be riding home to meet a special guest. Watch until the end to find out who the flowers are for. On the way, here's another tune from Matt Hughes' Obscure Orchestra. I love having their music on my videos. After that bit of lunchtime bike therapy, I had the best afternoon with my students. I felt I could give them the best of myself after that reset. And now to meet the special guest who the flowers are for. My mum. The mother of twins and a grandmother of 2 sets of twins. She knows what she's doing. Sometimes I feel guilty to live so far away, but she knows how happy I am here. And we're very lucky to have her visit so often. Hi boys.
Oh, Daddy. Hello, darling. Mwah.
Hope you've enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe if you want to see more. See you later.